And at that time, we can't think well. We can't think well, we can't make and decide properly. This is scientifically explanations on brain process. Okay? But when talking about this from the spiritual perspective, we have another realm or spectrum, we call it the spirituality. This spiritual aspect is something that finally is the one which we believe controls us. Okay? But it needs our consciousness remembering Allah SWT and consciousness to seek His guidance to make us able to control our anger or our desire, our temptation is not. Okay, so the month of Ramadan is the month which we have better chance to improve this, okay, and better chance to bring back our strength. So the point which I mentioned is now talking about the quality life with our soul. This is another important thing that we have to understand. You know, soul is something quite complicated matters. Yas'alunaka an-soul. Ya Allah. Yas'alunaka an-ruh. Kullu ruh min amri rabbi. Sorry, tercampur pula Inggeris ni. Salah. Okay. So we can't really understand our soul. This is very subtle. But I want to challenge the formula of seeing is believing. Some people say you can't believe until you see it. Not for soul. For soul, you have to believe it first, and then you will see its effect. In fact, in Islam, there are many things known and not necessary for us to see. We have to believe it first. Talking about barzakh, talking about some ayat matters. We haven't had chance to see it yet. We have to believe it. Same goes in the country of soul, the spirit. This soul actually is the most real entity of us. In other ways, we're talking about we have physical aspect, we have the spiritual aspect, alright? But that physical is not your reality. That physical is not reality in the sense of course, you still need to take your bath and then to eat and to work. That's fine, you can do it. But I'm talking about that doesn't mean that it will eventually make us become the real human being or not so real human being. The one that makes us a real human being actually is our soul. And with this soul, we can become more perfect. So this month of Ramadan is the time where or when we should try to be having in our mindset towards perfections of our soul, not towards perfections of our physical or to our material, but perfections toward our soul. So again, this is the only chance that we can do, because we are not so obsessed with the material things in this time. Ladies and gentlemen, talking about soul, the aspect of it is we should understand soul have its uniqueness, its own uniqueness. It can make us become a real human being, can make us become worse than animal. So depends on us plus on how Allah SWT choose us and select us to be among His true believer and His true servant. Okay? So we have to make our own muhasabah. Okay? What sort of positive or positivity that we have? Then expand it. If we find the negativity, the negative aspect, trying to deprive it, trying to stop it. Do not it happen to control us. This is another something that we have to do. And the other part of the importance of soul is only by having a good soul, we can have a real peaceful situation. The real peaceful situations is not outside there. It's not outside there, means that not based on your car, your money, your house, your wife, your children, your positions. No. This is not the real means to reach us towards happiness. The one that will give us true medium to reach happiness is in your own self. In our own self, that is our spirit. But it needs works, it needs process. One of them is it needs tazkiyatun nafs. It needs purification of self. Okay? We can't reach or aim happiness without we get the process of purification of self or tasfiyatun nafs. This is other things, another challenge that we have to do. And this is the time which we can really need to observe and muhasabah. Okay? And lastly, I would like to give you why we really need to produce a better spirit, a better soul. Human being, we face so many challenges, calamities, difficulties. Okay? Now we are okay. We don't know what happened tomorrow. To ourselves, to our wife, to our friends. Now we are in a good and healthy condition. But we don't know what happened to us tomorrow. Now we have money. But we don't know tomorrow. Okay? So, there's so many challenges that we face in this world. And the one that which can control and calm us basically is our spirit. It's our spirit. Even our friends, our spirit. And remember why or how Prophet Yusuf or Joseph faced the difficulty of he has been bullied. He has been what? Even killed. But then his brothers canceled the plan to kill him, but threw him in the not to dungeon, but put in the before that trapped him in the well. And then what happened to him? He was sold. He was sold as a slave. As a slave. Okay? As a slave. But then he's still firm, and he's still firm in the sense of want to be an independent person with a genuine soul and still believe in the power of Allah and Allah's help. And alhamdulillah. And if you look into the history of our prophets, all prophets, each and every of them faced challenges. Okay, including our beloved Prophet Muhammad SAW. He faced a huge challenge in his life. But what made him become a real person who can face these challenges? Because his soul, his spirit. Yeah? So, brothers and sisters, don't forget this aspect. Don't forget this is really, really important for us. The most precious, the most valuable thing that we have is this part. Yeah, we might lose or lose other aspect, that's fine, but don't lose our soul. Don't lose our genuine heart, our genuine akal. In fact, years to years, we're getting older. We are not getting younger. The process needs to be clear because of age is getting older is we need to have more maturity from the spiritual aspect. We don't want to be getting older in terms of numbers, but getting younger in terms of spiritual. Okay? What I mean is, getting younger, we can't really manage our spirit. We can't really put purity on our spirit. And we can't even purify the spirit or the soul. So, the more we're getting older, the more we should feel that it's the time we're getting more matured in terms of spirit. Okay, that's why The first year you are here at faculty, you may or commit some kind of, maybe not to say, maybe negative or unethical things or problematic and there. But that all happen once when we are in the first year or second year. But throughout years after that, again, we may improve our life here. We may improve our life, we will try our best to not contribute to any negativity because we have the maturity. And the same goes in terms of our contribution. The more you are here, in terms of age, in terms of period, and the more we have maturity of spiritual, and the more we want to contribute to faculty, the more we want to contribute and help the ummah, the more we want to do good things. This is the signs of spiritual maturity. So this is the time. Inshallah, do reflection, do muhasabah, and try to use the balance of another 20 days, inshallah, to seek His guidance and to prepare our contact with Allah and with our soul. I think that's it for me. Thank you so much for your attention and for your patience. May Allah give us more benefit and hidayah to always be a sincere slave to Him, and we are giving guidance to always want to seek His knowledge and to practice that knowledge. With that, thank you very much. Sekian, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Alhamdulillah sudah setuju ucapan kepada dekan kita, Prof. Madya dan Dr. Rushdan Mohd Jailani. So sebenarnya apa yang saya dapatkan kita adalah musim Ramadan ini adalah musim kita untuk memperbaiki masa kita dengan Allah SWT. Mungkin pada situ kita bolehlah banyak berzikir, baca Quran dan sebagainya lah. Dan berdasarkan apa yang Prof kata juga, kita juga perlu kena kawal emosi kita di bulan Ramadan ini. Jangan banyak marah, kena sentiasa ceria, kerana dengan marah-marah ini kita boleh mengurangkan tahap kecerdasan kita. Itu Prof, sebanyak 1/3. Dan musim Ramadan ini adalah peluang kita untuk memperbaiki jiwa kita supaya kita lebih dapat dengan Allah SWT. Jadi sekian saja, kita tamatkan bersama kita pada hari ini dengan tasbih barat dan surah Al-Asr. Untuk Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Allah ingatkan tu.